The whispering stones of the Great Wall. Close your eyes, dear wanderer, and let the cares of the day drift away like petals on a gentle breeze. Tonight, we journey to a place where history and dreams intertwine, where the earth itself tells stories of courage, time, and quiet strength. Far across the rolling hills and rugged mountains of China, stretching like a dragon's spine under the vast sky, lies the Great Wall, a marvel of stone and spirit, older than memory, steadfast as the stars. As you nestle into the softness of your bed, let's walk its ancient paths together, where every stone hums a lullaby, every gust of wind carries a tale, and every step leads you closer to sleep. Imagine yourself standing on a grassy hill at dusk, the air cool and crisp, scented with the faint sweetness of wildflowers and the earthy tang of weathered stone. The sky above is a canvas of deepening blue, streaked with threads of gold and pink as the sun dips below the horizon. Before you, the Great Wall stretches endlessly, its gray stones winding over hills and valleys, climbing peaks and dipping into shadows. It is not just a wall, but a living thing, a silent guardian that has stood for centuries, watching over the land with patient grace. You take a deep breath, letting the cool air fill your lungs, and feel your heart slow, your mind soften, as if the wall itself is inviting you to rest in its timeless embrace. You step onto the wall, your feet finding the worn stones, smoothed by the footsteps of countless travelers, soldiers, merchants, poets, and dreamers. The surface is cool under your soles, each stone fitting perfectly with its neighbor, as if whispering secrets of the hands that laid them long ago. The wall is wide here, its battlements rising like gentle waves frozen in time, and you walk slowly, feeling the rhythm of your steps blend with the quiet pulse of the earth. The wind brushes your face, soft as a sigh, carrying the faint scent of pine from the distant forests and the warmth of sun-warmed stone. It's a touch that soothes, a breeze that seems to say, "Slow down, be still, you are safe." As you walk, the wall leads you upward, toward a watchtower perched on a hill. Its silhouette is dark against the twilight sky, its arched windows like eyes gazing out over the land. You climb the steps, each one worn into a gentle curve by centuries of feet, and enter the tower. Inside, the air is cool and still, smelling of dust and ancient wood. A narrow window lets in a sliver of moonlight, painting the stone floor in silver. You sit on a low bench, your back against the wall, and feel its strength, its solidity, as if it's holding you up, cradling you in its quiet power. The world outside feels far away, and all you hear is the soft whistle of the wind through the tower's stones, a melody as old as the mountains. You close your eyes, and the wall begins to speak, not in words, but in whispers of memory. You imagine the hands that built it thousands of years ago, under the watchful eyes of emperors. Farmers and soldiers, their fingers rough with toil, carried stones from distant quarries, fitting them together with care and purpose. You see them in your mind's eye, their faces lit by torchlight, their laughter mingling with the clink of tools. They worked through summer's heat and winter's frost, their breath clouding in the air.
their dreams woven into the wall's very mortar. You feel their presence, not as ghosts, but as echoes, their strength a quiet hum in the stones beneath you.
The wind carries you further, into the stories the wall holds. You see a young archer, standing on this very tower centuries ago, his bow at rest as he watches the stars emerge. He dreams of home, of rice fields, and his mother's songs, and you feel his longing, soft and bittersweet, blending with your own calm. You see a merchant, her cart laden with silk and jade, pausing to rest in the wall's shadow, her laughter bright as she shares tea with her companions. You see a poet, his brush dancing across parchment, capturing the wall's majesty in words that fade but never die. Each story is a thread, woven into the wall's endless tapestry, and you are part of it now. Your breath a new note in its ancient song. You step out of the watchtower and continue along the wall, the path dipping into a valley where the stones are draped in soft moss, green and velvety. The air here is cooler, scented with the damp freshness of a nearby stream. You hear its gentle gurgle, a sound that weaves through the wind's whispers, creating a lullaby that slows your heartbeat. Fireflies begin to appear, their tiny golden lights flickering like stars brought down to earth. They dance around you, their glow soft and rhythmic, guiding you along the wall's gentle curve. You smile, feeling the weight of the day dissolve, replaced by a lightness that lifts your spirit like a feather on the breeze. Ahead, the wall climbs another hill, and you follow, your steps unhurried, your body relaxed. At the crest, you find a wide, open stretch where the wall seems to touch the sky. The stars are out now, a glittering canopy above, their light reflecting off the stones in tiny sparkles. You lie down on a smooth slab, its surface cool and comforting against your back. The wall holds you, its strength steady and unwavering, like a parent's embrace. You breathe deeply, in, out, in, out, each breath blending with the night, each exhale carrying away the last traces of tension. In your mind, you see the wall stretching across the centuries, a guardian of time. You imagine the emperors who dreamed it, King Shihong, who began its first stones, and the Ming dynasty builders who shaped its grandeur. You see the battles it witnessed, the peace it protected, the travelers it sheltered. You imagine the mythical creatures said to roam its lengths, dragons of mist and moonlight, their scales shimmering as they curl around the watchtowers, guarding the land in silence. You picture a woman, her form woven from starlight and shadow, walking the wall's length. She is its spirit, its keeper, her eyes as deep as the night sky. She pauses beside you, her presence warm and gentle, and though she doesn't speak, you feel her message. Rest now. The wall stands. You are safe. The night grows deeper, and the wall's whispers grow softer, blending with the rustle of leaves in the distant trees, the chirp of a lone cricket, the faint ripple of the stream below. The stars seem to lean closer, their light a soft blanket over you. You imagine the wall as a dragon, its stone scales gleaming under the moon, its body curling protectively around you. Its breath is the wind, its heartbeat the rhythm of the earth, and you are cradled in its coils, safe and warm. Your thoughts drift, like clouds across the night sky, soft and unhurried. You see yourself walking the wall in a dream, not alone, but joined by those who came before, soldiers, poets, lovers, all walking beside you,
their steps silent but sure. The wall stretches on, endless and eternal, a path that leads not to a destination, but to peace. You feel your eyelids grow heavy, your body sinking into the stone, into the night, into the dream. The wind hums a final note, a lullaby that says, "Sleep, dear wanderer. The wall will watch over you." You let go, your breath slow and steady, your heart at ease. The great wall holds you now, its stones a cradle, its stories a song. You sleep, and the wall sleeps with you, its whispers fading into silence, its starlight guiding you to dreams. Tomorrow, the hills will glow with dawn, the wind will carry new stories, and the wall will stand, as it always has, waiting for the next soul to find its peace. But for now, you rest, wrapped in the quiet magic of the Great Wall of China, where every stone, every star, every breath is a lullaby woven just for you. Good night, dear wanderer. May your dreams be as vast as the wall, as gentle as its shadows, and as enduring as its stones.